All right, we're at Loon Lake and we're heading out to the trail. It's up off of Highway 50. You take Ice House Road. Then you follow the signs for the Loon Lake campground. And then there's the Loon Lake wilderness parking. And even though there's about 50 signs that say $8 day use fee, parking for the wilderness is free. There's bathrooms and there's water. So you got it all. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of chunk. I've read a lot about this trail. I've never seen anything about it, never seen any videos or pictures. So we're gonna find out. I'm hoping to do kind of an out and back. So probably 7 or 8 miles, I think, out to Rockbound Lake, just to the border of the Desolation Wilderness, and then back. So if you see my other video, my Yeti was stolen a couple weeks ago, so I'm on my dad's stump jumper. Nice big 29-inch wheels for this chunky trail. You always want to be mindful, try to protect your bike when you're riding, but especially a place like this with all these chunky granite, gonna reach out and try to break your derailleur hanger off. All kinds of problems. Don't want to be walking 7 miles back to the car. There's no getting momentum on that. The sand pit. Hike the bike. A shorter stem for me on this bike would be great. Just bring in that reach just a little bit more because it's pretty long, I'd say. So this would be a great trail to go out on for an overnight, one night bike packing trip. Load up your gear, go out on this trail, and this area out here is all dispersed camping. So it's like no fee, no reservation. Just go find an established campground, which is just, you know, a clear area, and set up the tent. Now, once you get into the wilderness, Desolation Wilderness, which you can't go on your bike, then you need overnight, like for backpacking, you know, overnight fee and permits and all that. Oh, we're gonna bomb down this thing. When we were coming in, the camp host told us that there was a rattlesnake on the trail yesterday, and that somebody killed it. Yeah, we found that pretty funny, that like that was like headline news. It's like, yeah, there's all kinds of crazy shit out here. I just went through the thickest spider web I've ever seen. I do not want to see what kind of spider made that web. Yeah. That was pretty neat. Take a moment to take it all in. Loose chunk. Good feeling of my tire being flat, but you know it's just the terrain. Oh, that looks easy up ahead. Don't stop pedaling. Oh. I'm fighting. A lot more grip on this stuff. Clearing up. It's gonna be a straight shot. Well, that was a damn good amount of hike-a-bike. My feet don't hurt, so I call that a win. I got some brand new Mavic mountain bike shoes that I was gonna wear today, but kind of glad I didn't. Don't want to be breaking in new shoes on something where you're hiking a lot. I always say Mavic because I heard the guy at the bike shop say it one time. It's the yellow and black brand, you know, the wheels. I used to always say Mavic. Granite for miles. And look, it's all nice and smooth off to the right. All right, we're at the T intersection here. We've explored left and explored right. This trail doesn't look like they want you to go down it. So I'm gonna walk the bike down here, put it off to the side. Oh, it's just extremely hard to tell if this is a purposeful thing or if it's just where everything collects. All right, that's all I wanted to do. Get my feet in the lake. There's a waterfall on that side that I've seen some pictures of. This is an adventure ride. This is not for the faint of heart. Beat up, tore up, worn out, and it's not halfway done. Pain and pleasure. You know, the chunk out here is pretty crazy, but you cannot beat the scenery. This is like 10 out of 10. I came out here camping before and loaded up all my backpacking gear on my kayak. Paddled out from the dam, or a little bit closer than the dam, and then paddled out and went and found a camp spot. So that's a really cool kayaking lake, Loon Lake, to come out and be out in the wilderness. So since it was going to be such a long, hot ride, I brought along some Aquamira tablets, or drops, I should say, and you can drop those in. You know, you scoop up some water from a nice lake or creek or river that's fresh and clean, and then you drop in some tablets, some droplets, I should say, and put them in there, and then in about 20 minutes, the the water is considered purified. It doesn't filter out anything, so if you've got rocks or leaves or some kind of other junk in there, you're still going to get that, but it's a lot smaller to bring along than a whole water pump. Okay, so what I'm gonna suggest, don't go all the way. Don't go as far as we did. Probably turn around about 4 miles in, kind of where there was a wide open overlook before those baby heads start, all that chunk. This is really fun going out and back on, but the super chunk was not recommended. This is fun and nice and technical and mountain biking instead of hike-a-biking. We've seen a decent amount of people today. It's 4th of July weekend, so that's not that crazy, but definitely had the trail to ourselves 99% of the time. We should have had this on our e-bikes. We would have been fine. Pedal assist. Hightower would have done it. Just have 10 PSI in the tires. Rock crawling. Well, that last section really made up for it. The ride really was pretty fun. Those baby heads, that chunk at the top, not recommended, but it's a little out and back. It was cool. I'm finally glad I got out here and got to see it for myself and get to share it with you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the trail.